Now let us see, does the Quran mention sperm and not eggs? Let us see what the Quran mentioned.
Contention, sorry, which, like many of those, is really lazy academics at its best. It's the contention that says that the Quran mentions sperm, but it does not mention ovum, and therefore the authorship of the Quran was unaware that such an ovum existed in the first place. Well, actually, the Quran doesn't mention spermatozoa. The word nutfa, which is sometimes translated as sperm drop. If you look at any of the ancient kind of linguistic dictionaries, it simply means قِلَّةٌ مِّن مَاء, or a minute quantity of liquid or fluid.
That's deep. Guys, nutfa is not even a sperm. It's little water. Meaning hijab, you are stripped to the bones because we can get you busted from your prophet words. Let us go to the hadith and everybody will laugh at you. And not only that, we can go to every single interpretation for the verse and people will see who is the one is lying. I will type in the search engine only the word nutfa, nothing else, nothing more. Nutfa, here we go. And now we will find the hadith. And you will notice that every single Islamic translation, they make it translated as semen. This is Sahih Hadith. This is Al-Bukhari. Semen. Hadith number 318. This is Sahih Muslim. Semen. Hadith number 2644. This is Sahih Muslim. A drop of semen. Hadith number 2646. This is Sahih Al-Bukhari. Semen. Hadith number 6595. This is Al-Bukhari. Semen. Hadith number 3333. This is Riyadus Salihin. Semen. You see, I mean, he said that it doesn't even mean semen, but look like every single potato Muslim in the world translating it into semen when it is not semen. It's not, brother. So why the Muslim translated it this way? That's a good question then. Look like the Muhammadan, they are trying to help us, to prove us right against the Muslims. Right? As you see, all of this hadith is not my, this is not my website, this is not my translation, this is not my reference. If it's not a sperm, then it's not a sperm. But we don't find any one of them saying water, little water. For this is not what it meant. This is speaking about actually even the Quran, when the Quran mentioned, there's a verse in the Quran mentioned the word water, even that one is speaking about sperm. Even the word water, when you speak about the creation, we speak about sperm, because the Quran divide two creation. There is a creation of Adam, that is Allah, he says he created Adam from mud, not water, mud, trinun lazib. When he speak about the semen, either he used the word water directly, or he used the word nutfa, which is more specific about semen. So he's trying to fix it, but it doesn't work. It is humility. It is duct tape, which he's trying to find out a solution for it. But let us go back. Maybe he have something more to offer beside what he just said. So what the Quran is speaking about the baby, how the baby is created.
That's what it means. Now, some translators have translated this to mean spermatozoa, or not even that, sperm drop, or something like this. But that is us putting our own kind of 21st century glasses on and imposing it on the Quran. The Quran, even now, the Arabs, when they're talking about, when they write in their kind of scientific textbooks about sperm, they call it al-haywan al-manawi. Okay,
the only hayawan is you idiot. He says that the Arab, when they speak about semen, they call it al-hayawan al-manawi. They are trying to translate what is written in the English and Latin books, you donkey. This is why they are using different word. But all of us, we knew that nutfa is the semen, the sperm specifically, not a single sperm, many. Which is a mistake again, because if you are created from all and millions of semen, that means science is wrong. If you are created from one only, that means Quran is making more decision about how many. However, either one is wrong, because one semen doesn't make a baby, or a billion semen doesn't make a baby. The semen duty or the sperm's duty is to fertilize the egg, and the egg is not a semen, and the baby is not a it's not the semen start getting bigger and bigger and make a baby. No, this is what your Quran is saying. So he's trying to make it, oh, it's just a little water. What little water? Explain to us what is the little water in the verse.
Basically, the animal, which sperm animal, you know, this is how they would translate it.
Stop
because
touching your nose.
Nutfa is not specific enough to that very, you know, sperm that we see in diagrams. I'm sure you've seen in pictures and so on, in films or whatever it may be. So the Quran doesn't mention that, nor does it mention the egg. It doesn't mention the egg, and it's because no one would understand this. I mean, think about the Quran is trying to reach out to a 7th century, 8th century, 9th century audience, not just a 21st century audience. Imagine if it's telling the end user here that inside of the sperm that comes out or you emit as a man, there is actually animals in there. Or the people would be like, what's this talking about? I mean, think about that. The Quran.
So now he's trying to say to you, at that time the Quran was speaking to stupid people, they will not understand. Okay. So Allah don't want to know He will speak to us today? Are you saying He used the wrong word? Are you saying the Quran never mentioned how the baby is made? What little water? I will go with him. If the nutfa mean little water, explain to me how little water became a baby. You just said water. Continue.
Quran uses phraseology which is appropriate for all peoples in all times. It uses perfect phraseology which we, as for example 21st century end users of the Quranic discourse, can understand, you know, with for example the biological and embryological understanding of today, but also that it couldn't alienate the 7th or 8th century or 9th century or 10th century people up until the age when the microscope was developed. This is foolishness at its core, really, this assumption. So yes, it doesn't mention the sperm in that sense, it doesn't mention the ovum in that sense, but the indications, to be quite honest with you, are all there that show that the authorship of the Quran, or the author of the Quran was acutely aware. Like for example, نطفة أمشاج إن خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا, as it says in Surah Al-Insan, chapter number 76, verse number 2. We have created the human being from a mixture. Mixture.
Let us see the mixture from your prophet and get you busted. Here we go. This is your prophet. Explaining what does that mean. Remember, he said it's a mixture. So what is the mixture which create the baby? It is the orgasm, not anything else. Not an egg inside the woman. It is the orgasm of the man and the orgasm of the women. When a woman, she came to Muhammad, she had her hand over her vagina and she was pointing there down. She said to him, Prophet, yesterday I was having sexual dream intercourse. A man, he was doing a lot of bang bang to me, so I have something here, yes, here, look here, you see, it's wet. So the prophet, now he want to give her advice, because the prophet, this is what he do. I mean, this is what prophet for. Women, they come to your door asking you about their wet dream. What we should do? She have orgasm. The conversation is so clear, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Let us read together. Salama said, this is the wife of Muhammad. She said, Salim, this is the hooker who came to Muhammad. O Allah Messenger, and by the way, this woman later she offered herself to the Prophet to F her. O Allah Messenger, Allah does not refrain from saying the truth. Sure, come on. This is what the Muslims they say. There's no shame in Islam. Ask any question you want as long as it's about the vagina, but don't question Islam. Ask about the vagina, you're good to go. Is it obligatory for a woman to take a bath after she got nocturnal discharge? Focus with me. Nocturnal. I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly. Discharge. He said yes, yes. If she noticed the water between two brackets, i.e. discharge. Do you see the word water? Guys, do you see the word water? Water. The word here is used is water, not even sperm. Salama said, does a woman discharge? The wife of Muhammad, she never had orgasm. This is telling you what kind of penis Muhammad he has. His wife, she cannot believe that women, they have discharge. Ever. And the Muhammadan, they say to you that the Prophet have the power of 40 men. The wife of Muhammad asking, what she said? What? Women, they, guys, imagine how embarrassing that you are talking, you know, you are a prophet who speak about how powerful you are in bed. And then the wife sitting next to you, and she say, what? Discharge? What she is talking about, Muhammad? Oh, honey, don't worry about her. She's not just go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen, okay? Go to the. And now Muhammad now want to explain. So he said to his wife, yeah. Then why does the child resemble the mother? So Muhammad hijab is trying to fix it. According to Muhammad, the women and the man, when they have sex, the discharge coming out, not in. The discharge coming out from the man, coming out from the women, they meet together. And that what make the child resemble the mother if the women have discharge, which is absolutely scientifically, you know. Like now, if we look at any of you, I don't know, I don't want to choose any name of yours. You want to see if you are really who in the bed have discharge first, your dad or your mom. If you are a male, this is number one. Obviously, your dad have discharge first. If you are a female, that your mom she have orgasm first. And if you are a female and you look like your mother, that mean for sure 100% she have full discharge. If you are a female and you look like you are a female but you don't look like your mother, but you look like your father, because perhaps your father and your mother, they come in the same time. This is the science of a Prophet Muhammad. And Mimi Hijab trying to fix it. According to Muhammad, the water she see, remember, we are talking about a woman, she saw something in her vagina. Not inside. She's alone. She's not with the man. She talking about washing her vagina. Should she wash? Should she wash? As you see, and Muhammad he claimed that the orgasm of the woman is the reason for the baby to resemble his mother. Mimi Hijab is doing his best to fix it, but he make it more worse.